Mr. Ryan makes it clear that he wants to make devastating cuts to transportation. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean devastating. I mean 50% cut. That means about 1 million jobs that would be lost, Madam President, if that Ryan budget were to go into effect. We are talking about construction jobs. And what a time Paul Ryan picks to bring devastating cuts to the construction industry. And I mean by that the businesses, because we are talking about mostly jobs in the private sector, not the public sector. And we have to think about the fact that 70,000 of our bridges are deficient, and 50% of our roads are not in good condition. When it comes to transportation, the Ryan budget is a jobs killer. I'm talking about 1 million jobs would be lost in the private sector mostly, and he would put our family at risk by neglecting our bridges, our highways, and our transit systems. I speak to you as the chairman of the Environment and Public Works Committee, and I've talked a little about public works. What does the Ryan budget do to the environment? Now, what he does is he undermines the public protections, the health protections provided by the Clean Air Act, the Clean Water Act, the Safe Drinking Water Act, and other landmark laws. If you look at page 13 to page 15 of his budget, you'll see that he cut $62 billion for activities like protecting our drinking water, protecting our air, preserving our public lands. Let's face it, when kids get asthma, when people are too sick to go to work, when children are too sick to go to school, and when people die prematurely from a heart attack because of the air quality, there are no real savings. He says he's cutting $62 billion from the budget. Let me tell you, for every dollar you spend on clean air protections, we know we get $30 worth of benefits. In 2010 alone, the Clean Air Act prevented 160,000 premature deaths. You ask a family that may lose the breadwinner in that family, did we save money? No. 1.7 million asthma attacks, 130,000 heart attacks, 86,000 emergency room visits, 13 million lost work days, and 3.2 million lost school days. In 2010, the Clean Air Act prevented all that. So what's the point, Mr. Ryan? What's the point? Look, putting Republicans in charge of Medicare is like putting the Cookie Monster in charge of your favorite bakery. And I'm not overstating it. You would not put the Cookie Monster in charge of your favorite bakery. Well, we can't put the Republicans in charge of Medicare.